So we're about to head to the Symphony Dining Room on Deck 5 for our meeting location for our excursion in Blarney Castle. We don't even know where that is, so we're leaving kind of early, like an hour early, which is unnecessarily a long amount of time to be early, but we're just doing it just to do it. And it also says that there may be limited spots to kiss the Blarney Stone, which is fine.
Last night said that since it's not peak season, it shouldn't be as long as the wait as peak season like July.
But they have it on our tickets. They have it on our tickets just in case, probably just to be like safe, so you know people aren't screaming at them. Yeah, if you're going in July, proceed with caution. Or if you have any type of mobility issue, I've watched a few videos of Blarney Castle and what you have to walk up to get to it. If you have mobility issues, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but this is probably not the excursion for you. Or at least don't kiss the stone. You don't have to go kiss the stone. You can still go to the castle, obviously, but you don't have to kiss the stone.
And back the ticket says no refunds.
Oh, does it?
Before cancellation, so don't miss it.
Alright, well, we're heading out, so I'll update you on what we have to do when we get there. So here's the Symphony Dining Room, and nobody's checking us in yet, but it's still like an hour early.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
How many of you are traveling together in total? 4. Give you a ticket. 1.
Thank you.
Have a seat, please.
Put on my jacket. Thank you so much. So we just got our stickers and we're all set together. And now I'll update you when we start to go. It says Titanic anniversary. About to step foot in Ireland, Ireland. I don't know why I'm so excited. Probably like 50-ish degrees. It's not that bad. Port of Cork. This bus. Silver bus tickets. Hi.
Tickets, thank you.
Bring your camera.
From Cobh. She went over to meet her parents in New York with her 2 brothers, and she was the first person to be processed through immigration on Ellis Island. On our left hand side we've got Cobh Heritage Centre. Now Cobh has the 2nd largest natural harbour in the world after Sydney Harbour, and Cobh would probably be best known for being the Titanic's last port of call.
So about 45 minutes later, we're at Blarney Castle.
I got.
So here's the admission for gardens and the castle. So adult is 20 years, senior 65 and older, 16 student with ID is 16, child is 9, and family of 4 is 50. That's what the ticket looks like. Yes, we can get coffee, hot chocolate, cappuccinos, tea, sodas. So they do have cafes and little stores here that you can go and get stuff. Souvenirs if you want, or just a coffee or tea or whatever. Look at that.
Oh, you're right. Go to the left. What up? Okay. I'm a follow her. We'll take pictures. Just look at the
Walk the steps.
you can see the end of the queue is there. Now it will give you an idea of time. There are things up saying 90 minutes, 60 minutes. Okay.
So the wait is about an hour and 25-ish minutes, so I'm not going to do it because we only have 2 hours here and I'm not going to spend the whole time just waiting in line to kiss a stone. I'll be back. Mark my words, I'll be back. But we got some photos and now we're heading back. It's just not, to me, it's not worth it. But if you pay for this and that's what you really want to do, then you should do it. So now we're going to the lookout tower. It was probably restored in the 19th centuries, but if you look at its base, you can see fragments of older masonry that suggest formed part of a curtain wall that in earlier years surrounded the castle. You can see holes that would have housed the wooden trees of spiral staircase taking you the lookout position. It's a pretty tall tower too. Hey, you can see the limestone.
Oh yeah, you can see it was like a spiral staircase that went up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can see this, where it was spiraled. Okay. Now we're going to go to the Seven Sisters house, I think is what it's called. When you're walking in towards the Blarney Castle, if you come here and put your phone into this little circular hole, it acts as a tripod and you can get a great photo of the Blarney Castle. So if you go to the right, you have your castle and your stone, but if you go to the left, you have the Seven Sisters, which I believe is a house that you can visit, obviously for free, and it's like pretty much like a castle itself. Take it back, we're not going to the Seven Sisters, we're going to the Blarney house, which is a castle in itself, and it's not going to be as crowded as the Blarney castle, but we have like an hour to get there. Now this is a good view. Here's a better look at the Blarney castle from far away, or I mean up close. It's quite lovely, quite massive too. In the back of the castle they have a poison garden. So, wow, so behind the castle is essentially another castle. It's huge. Immediately, right away, what it reminds me of, if you've seen that movie, The Little Vampire, the castle that, I forget what their last name is, but they live in it, you know what I'm talking about. And then the two boys that are mean to Tony, his castle looks very similar to this too. Blarney House was commissioned by Belfast architect John Lanyon to design a new Blarney House, which was completed by Dixon Builders, also of Belfast. It's built of light blue hammer dressed limestone. Huh. Beautiful though, isn't it? It's just pretty. So here it is. It's private, so we can't really go in and take photos, but we stood outside and we took photos. Beautiful. I think, to me, this is, yeah, this is worth visiting too. If the line at the Blarney Castle is long, come to the Blarney House because this is just as worth.
Left.
So if you take, I showed you on the map how to get here, but also if you just cut behind the Blarney Castle and just stay on that path, and then you take a left when you get to the fork, you'll get there in like 5 minutes. It's really worth it. There's this gigantic plane. Can't see it, but it's there. Yes.
Yeah. What time you're supposed to go back to?
Sorry, I believe it was 4:45. We have to be back on the bus.
Oh, okay.
So we have like
we still have
an hour. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You might have been on a different bus.
It's what the DJ showed us when he said brother.
So look at all the old carriages that they had. This is at the cafe, the Coach House Cafe. Beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I wish we had longer here because I could spend quite a bit of time here. Like a lot of time. So the stable yard. Here's a little bit of information. Oh, look at the like fake chickens. How cute. But anyways, the stable house was the heart of the Blarney estate. The horses were used to pull carriages in which the family traveled, and were also kept for riding and hunting, which is like common for horses if you don't know. And then they have all the old vintage carriages that they had, which is quite a few actually at the hayloft. I wonder if you can go up and over. I don't think you can. No, you can't. But you can go up to the top. It's a lovely little area. We went to the stable yard and this is what we found. It had little steps leading up to it. I just showed you. And this is what we found. It's beautiful back here. This would be a great place if it was like a wedding venue or something. Beautiful. I bet it is a wedding venue. I would bet money that people rent this for weddings. So the water here at the Coach House Cafe is €2. The pop's $2.50 and the orange juice is £2 or €2. So here's a better look inside at the Blarney Castle.
Oh, it's a much shorter line now.
Probably a revolution.
The line's a little shorter now, but when we came it was about an hour and a half, hour 25 minutes. See, the Blarney Stone is directly above you. Kissing the stone has always been a great one, but in the past it was a dangerous challenge. Oh, I figure it was. It's right. Oh yeah, you can see people hanging over, kissing it. The curtain wall. This is the wall that remains. That once was curtain around the tower house. Here's the view from the curtain wall.
Here, but if I could get the
Photographer lady.
yeah, I do them all the time. Okay.
Watch your step on these steps. They're very uneven, which is fine. Just be careful. I would be the one that falls, guaranteed. So here's a better look at the poison garden. Opium poppy, that's surprising. Stinking iris, rusty foxglove, sweet iris, wormwood, catmint, mandrake. This is all parts of the mandrake, or especially the rose and the leaf. And here's the monkshood, castor oil plant, Indian tobacco, foxglove, hemlock, hydrangea. It's just a better look. I have some time to kill, so I'm just hanging out. Zachary is on a phone call. My parents are at the cafe. I just wanted to get to walk around and take advantage, because you don't come to Ireland every day, do you? Sorry. Playing My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion from Titanic. I don't know if you can hear that. And we're heading out now. We're going to take a look-see in the gift shop. You have to take a look-see in the gift shop. And now we're headed back to the shuttle bus, the coach, if you will. So over here is the woolen mill. We didn't go there today. Kind of wish we would have, but they said if you spend 300 or 350 euros, you get free shipping back to the United States, which is really cool. We made it back on the bus like a whole hour early. There's like we had a whole hour left, but we got on the bus anyways. And there's more people on the bus now, but getting ready to leave. I really recommend this excursion. I think it's like 100. I'll put the price on the screen, how much it cost, but I think it's around 100. I want to say 150, but I might be wrong. Per person. We had enough time to kiss the Blarney Stone. We just didn't do it. I was afraid. I'd rather take my chances and play it safe. Plus, we got to see the castle or the house, the Blarney house, and to me, that was a castle in itself, pretty much. At least I think so. And now, when we get back, I think we're going to do the Heritage Museum or the Heritage Center, which is right beside the port. You can't miss it. So I don't know. We might. I don't know if they'll let you film in there, but if they do, I definitely will show you guys.